Two AI giants dropped their most powerful coding models on the same day. Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.6 and OpenAI's GPT 5.3 Codex. Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.6 features a massive 1 million token context window, advanced code review skills, and computer use capability for autonomous coding. It ranked number 1 on Finance Agent Benchmark and can build compilers from scratch. Meanwhile, OpenAI's GPT 5.3 Codex is 25% faster than its predecessor, wins on SWE Bench Pro, and introduces midterm steering for real-time code adjustments. Plus, it's the first OpenAI model classified as high capability for cybersecurity tasks. But which one actually performs better? In this video, I'm going to perform a head-to-head comparison to check which model performs better on the same given prompt. Let's dive in.
If you enjoy our content and want to see more, don't forget to hit subscribe.
Hello everyone, if you are following the latest development in AI, Anthropic has released its latest model, Claude Opus 4.6, which is said to be its largest context token model. Around 1 million token context it has. It is said to be good at agentic tasks for longer, reliable in massive code bases, and can catch its own mistake. So, and at the same time, ChatGPT has also released its latest model, Chat 5.3 Codex. Now let's see what's new in both of them. Let's start with Claude Opus 4.6. So with the larger context memory of 1 million token, it has no more information, can store more information about your database or your conversation, which it makes it more reliable in keeping your information for longer period of time. And it is showing greater benchmark result in various cases like knowledge work, agentic coding, and reasoning, where agentic search is better than previous leader GPT 5.2. So more thing is that it is good at agentic terminal coding 65.4% than in agentic computer. So all the agentic related benchmark it is at currently at top. So let's see what ChatGPT 5.3 have to offer. So it is also saying that it is in the new industry high on software benchmark pro and terminal benchmark. So in software benchmark, it is taking less token, around half of the token, to generate similar or better result at GPT 5.2. It can create one shot project in just single prompt like here. Now let's see what benchmark it is good at. So it is saying OS world verified. So to so it is good at productive tasks in visual desktop computer environment. Then let's see the main. So let's see terminal bench. It is good at terminal bench 2.0 77.3, which is better than Claude Opus agentic terminal, which is at 65.4. So as you can see, it is saying that it is better than Claude Opus 4.6 and other tasks like OS World here. So agentic computer use, it's similar as OS World verified. So it is around 64.7. So Claude Opus is 72.7. Claude Opus is better in agentic computer use. So let's see what's more in it. So let's see, it's one shot feature. Now it's time to test it. We will give it a prompt to test it out, how good it is in single prompt instruction following. Let's start the test. Now it's time to perform a head-to-head comparison between Codex and Claude Code using their latest model. So as you can see, I have downloaded both of their platform in my VS Code, which is Codex for OpenAI and Claude Code for Anthropic, and I'm using their latest version. Here, as you can see, I am using OpenAI's latest version, GPT 5.3 Codex at high level, and then in Claude, I'm using its latest model, Opus 4.6 for long session. And I'm giving them a same prompt in the same workspace. I've created two folders, one for Claude Code and one for ChatGPT Codex, and then giving them same prompt, which is here. I'm giving them instruction to create a dashboard for real-time analytics that access data from multiple free APIs and display them in unified, visually appealing interface. This dashboard should auto-refresh and provide a command center experience for monitoring cryptocurrency, weather, air quality, currency rate, and global news. So it will test the model ability to handle API requests and create a dashboard around it. So it's a perfect example for an agentic type model. Let's see the uh, prompt I have provided him with the part of prompt, and then build the complete dashboard as specified in this document. Ensure all requirements are met, all in your code, Virtual environment works should be inside the Anthropic folder in Workspace. Same for this, just OpenAI folder. Now let's see. First, I'm using the planning mode so to see it's their plan is good or not. So let's run both for them. Now Claude is in thinking mode and it is planning the whole process one by one. Let's see what it's doing. It's asking me this question. Allow searching for this query. Yes, 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 yes. So it is asking me some questions. Now, after thinking about 10 to 15 minutes, Claude has decided its whole plan and presented it in a very good manner. It has decided how it will approach the problem like single HTML file with CDN libraries. It is using Tailwind CSS and chart.js will Google fonts and the API it will going to use. Then it will showing its implementation plan, how it going to implement the first step and second and then so on. So this is a very good planning it is showing. I have read that, and it is how it is going to show it on a dashboard. So it took about 10 to 15 minutes to generate this plan. Now hit the yes and auto accept everything. Now it start building it. Now Claude Code has done its job. It has completed all the tasks. It has created like it has created several to do in this project. Now it has created a single file in dashboard.html, given me instruction to simply open in any browser. So I'm going to open in browser. Let's see the result. It's loading. So it is currently fetching from the API of cryptocurrency, global weathers, air quality, currency rates, and tech news. So it has created a very good design, just as I wanted, like a professional dashboard for monitoring for monitoring information. So it is not like other AI which create neon style dashboard to give it futuristic look. It's updating in every 30 seconds, just as I told it. So the cryptocurrency prices will be changing with every iteration or fetch. Now as you can see, it is only showing me the weather of 5 cities which I have mentioned. It is not giving me uh, option to add other cities. Now there is air quality. It is only doing the cities which I have mentioned, and here but I have used this for currency rate converter, quite good. So it has given me option to convert in any currency I want. So USD to euro, let's see, it's going good. Let's see what's now. It's very good, but after every 30 seconds it is auto refreshing, which is quite annoying. Like all the data is removing and then putting on. It should done it's on it back without showing me the refresh. And then here is our tech news. As you can see, it is showing the top relevant tech news, and I can access it. Let's see how it works. Let's see. So it's working, it's interactive. So this is the result of Claude. Let's get to Codex and see its performance. Now let's see how Codex will perform. So it has extracted all the data it's needed and creating a plan right now. So it will create a single dashboard.html file, and the plan is here: build semantic responsive dashboard layout and how it's going to implement it. It's at a sort. The Claude Core version was very detailed and structured. So ChatGPT Codex 5.3 run for around 10 to 15 minutes to complete its coding process. Like it has implemented all the things it had created. It took around 10 to 15 minutes to complete this part after creating a to-do list of what it has to do. So it took around as same time as Claude to complete its task. Then it asked me various questions, after which it has done its task in the dashboard.html file, as you can see. Now let's open the dashboard.html file. So it is the result created by Codex 5.3. As you can see, this crypto market is not working, but in case of Claude, it was working great. Here it is loading right now, but it was working. Claude, now it's showing, yeah, Claude is working. But here, as you can see, ChatGPT Codex is not performing great in API handling of crypto market data, but it's showing a great result in creating features. Like it has added a special feature preferences for my choices, like which section I want to have visibility or not, or which city I have to focus or not. Or you can also enter your API key for news. So it has added some new features, but it has failed in handling the API request. So it's a downside of the codex where Claude had succeeded. So, but now see, let's how there is a coloring issue. I'm not able to clearly see what each currency mean here. Whereas in Claude, it was very good at coloring choices. So Codex is not so lag behind Claude, as I can say, but it is still needs some more refinement in its process, like API handling. But it has done a great job here, like adding some my preference section, which I have not even told it, but which is a good touch. And then it has added dark to light mode. So let's see here. Now it is visible right now. So that's the point for Codex. So it has added both dark mode and light mode on its own, whereas Claude has done the task which is already been told. It has not added anything else. So here you can see it has also added a option on how much time you have to refresh your screen. Let's switch to dark. So that's the result of Codex. Now let's test Boat's model in another test case, like creating a 3D dungeon crawler, like a classic first-person dungeon exploration game featuring procedural design level, enemy encounters, combat mechanics, inventory management, and puzzle-solving elements. The game emphasizes atmospheric exploration, strategic combat, and resource management. So it will be a very complex but still possible project that can be done by an AI. So these are some requirements, as you can see. Let's see both of their result. So after giving them a task, they have been running for around 45 minutes. Both Codex and Claude has taken a lot of time, but it was a large project. So let's see how it performed. Let's see first by Claude. So let's get to its. So this is the result of Claude. So it has created a UI, but let's see the result. So it's showing some people, but nothing else. The mechanics is not working like I thought. I'm pressing left, but it's not going left. Forward, it's not working. As you can see, it's not very clear what it has built, but there are something that's showing something is happening here, not what I imagine. Like there is something happening here. So I haven't given in any extra prompt. I the only the initial prompt on which it is making its project. So this is the result by Claude 4.6. Now let's see the result of Codex. So this is the result of Codex. Here it's a new game. Continue. Let's new game. So the game button is not working. So here it fails. Even at the starting, Claude has done its job, but but Codex had failed at even the starting of the game. So that's the result of one sort. I haven't given in anything extra. So this is the final result. Like Claude is has done something which can be say according to prompt, but it is not my prompt as I want, but it has done. But Codex has failed here. So this is the final result. Like Claude is better than Codex here.
If you'd like to explore practical resources and hands-on examples, we've created a dedicated GitHub repository. It's filled with cookbooks covering computer vision, AI agents, and more. Link is in description.